Hi friends. Good morning. Cheers. Hope you have your coffee and you're ready for this. Y'all let me know if this is working. I've never done a live from my bathroom, so I'm not sure what the Wi-Fi is like over here. Can y'all just let me know if I'm on the right account too? Every single time I do this, I wonder, am I on my personal account or am I on Simplified? Or am I on my Emily Lay page? Hi friends. All right. The background of this is getting pretty blown out every time I get really close to the camera, and so I'm gonna have to stay back here a little bit while we do this. Good morning. All right, let me just make sure this is working properly. All right, y'all let me know where you're joining from and that I'm on the right account, because something ain't right. Hang tight. Enjoy my bathtub. All right, for some reason I can't see your comments today. I don't know why. Guys, I might have to hop off and hop back on because it's not working. Good morning, everybody. All right, I'm gonna push some buttons for a second. I'm gonna post a smiley face and see if maybe it will make, oh look, that's me. Okay, there they go. I think I had to like activate them. Hi guys, welcome to my bathroom. Oh good, okay. I'm glad it's working. I was afraid the Wi-Fi situation back here was gonna be weird. Welcome to my bathroom. The lighting in here is very weird. And every time I get close, it blows the background out. So I'm gonna have to stand back, but my eyesight is not very good to like see all of your comments. So we're just gonna go as we go. I'm here to curl my hair with you because what is life right now? I have been in a funk for the last couple of days and was trying to decide what we were gonna do during our coffee date today because coffee dates are supposed to be informal. And I decided, let's talk about curling our hair. Let's talk about endurance and maybe endurance while curling your hair because that's where I am right now. Okay guys, never done one of these before. And I don't exactly know what I'm doing when I curl my hair, so we're just gonna go with it. First of all, how's everybody? Oh my gosh, the lighting in here is wild, you guys. We have such beautiful light in here, but anytime that it gets bright behind me, it wants to like completely blow things out. I also need to tell you guys about these shorts while we're on the topic of important things. These shorts are AG, and I bought them from Nordstrom, and I bought a size up, and they are so loose in the waist, which is like the #1 requirement for shorts other than not being super short, and they're amazing, and I should post the link for you guys later. Okay, let's talk about hair, guys. My hair is very long right now because I haven't had it cut in forever. I've probably been growing it out about a year now. My hair is very silky, which sounds awesome, except for when you're trying to curl it, it doesn't want to cooperate. It's great straight, but when you're trying to curl it, it doesn't want to hold. I also have like very fine hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. And so the whole like lot of hair part means my hair falls out all the time. And it also means that it takes forever to blow dry and it takes forever to curl. Luckily, I think I found a way to curl it that makes it a little bit easier. Also, I cannot believe how many people are joining to watch me curl my hair. We're gonna start, no, we're not gonna start with that. See, I'm a professional. We're gonna start with the fact that I washed my hair last night. There goes the background. I washed my hair last night. I did not straighten it. I blow dried it. And when I blow dry my hair, I use a dry bar. I love the dry bar products, but I use a dry bar blow dryer. And I just flip my head upside down and I blow it out. I use this brush that is like a paddle brush and it has holes in it. And I use a, what's that thing called that goes on the hair dryer? See, I'm a hair blogger now. What's that thing called that goes on it that like makes the air go like this? Hold on. This is what you need. So this is my blow dryer and it has one of these guys on it. And I use this and I blow dry my hair. Doesn't take very long to blow dry. I mean, I have a lot of hair, so if I wanted to like round brush it or something, it would take forever, but just using something like that, it blow dries pretty quickly. Now, I didn't put any product in my hair. I never really do unless I'm gonna curl it. And then the first thing I'm gonna put in my hair is dry shampoo. But why, Emily? Your hair is clean. Because I think, and I read this somewhere, this is not my idea, that you should put dry shampoo in your hair before it's dirty, not necessarily after. And so I also like this because this is living proof. And when these go on sale at Nordstrom or Sephora or one of those places, I buy like 6 at a time because they're amazing. It's the best dry shampoo ever. And so I just put a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair to give it some texture. And also, I'll thank myself tomorrow. So you're gonna hold it really far back. And then I read somewhere that you let it sit for 30 seconds or so to do what it's gonna do. And then you just massage it in. So this is not to clean my hair. This is just to give it some grit, like some texture. And I know there's like texturizing sprays out there and all that stuff, but I don't like them. I like what I like, all right? Next thing we're gonna do, this is Kenra hairspray, super hold. It's amazing, and it will last you forever. I'm just gonna put it all over my hair, root to tip. There's really no rhyme or reason to how I do this. I'm just trying to get some hairspray all over the whole thing. All right. Then I'm gonna brush it out. And I section my hair into 2 sections. Somebody said, what is that called? This is Kenra Volume Spray. I think Kate Bryan talked about this. And if y'all don't follow Kate Bryan, you should, because I just do whatever she tells me to do. Luckily, she's actually a personal friend, and so I get to text her and ask her what kind of makeup to buy and stuff. And one day maybe I'll do my makeup on this thing. But I wear all the makeup she told me to buy. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sections. I don't think I have enough hairspray in my hair. So I'm just gonna grab top part. I can't believe there's 750 people watching this. Okay, so I just twist it up, and I have these they're alligator clips, and I just clip them on. Okay, by the way, these lives, I'm gonna have to start doing them at 1 p.m. Eastern time. No, 2 p.m. Eastern time, because this morning I woke up to do this and I was like, oh, I have kids. Just kidding. Homeschool has to wait until we do our hair. All right, so this is, someone else said this is Ashley Brooks' product she uses too. Oh, I love Ashley. All right, so this is my wand. I linked this in my Instagram stories for y'all already. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it at Nordstrom. I have tried curling irons, I've tried other wands. I love hot rollers because I can just throw my hair up and put my makeup on and it's good. But this is probably the best thing. It comes with a glove, and if you know this about me, I'm an expert at burning my hands. This is from my toaster oven, often. And I burn my hands, but I don't burn my hands with this thing. So here's what we do. We're gonna start in the front. You can go like different directions with your hair if you want to get like wild and fun curls. I prefer just like a regular curl. I don't know. I don't do anything really special to it. So I just go all the way back. The Kate link. It's Kate Small Things. Her name is K8 Small Things, I think. On Instagram. Kate Small Things. Yeah, on Instagram. So look her up. Ashley Brooke is another good one. Lindsay Reagan Thorne is another good person to follow. I think there's really the only 3 like beauty blogger people that I follow, because I like to keep this really simple. All right, so you take a piece of hair like this. I go all the way from my face on this side, all the way from my face on this side. I still don't feel like I have enough hairspray. So, and I'm gonna brush all this out so you can just fill it up. The more hairspray you have, the better. I will also say that your hair has to be, like doing this on clean hair is not really the best idea. That feels better. All right, I just needed some like grittiness to it. So we're gonna section it off. You can brush through it, you don't have to. I kind of start up here. Now, a lot of people talk about holding a lot of pieces out. Look at my hair smoking. Yeah, that's how you're gonna get it. All right. This thing's hot. So I kind of like, a lot of people will hold a big section out so that it's like straight at the bottom, and I don't like that look on me. I love it on other people, but I look weird when I do it, so I just don't. So this is what you got. I just do it for a few seconds. This is kind of funny, but Brian was like, are you gonna tell people how you sway back and forth while you do it? So I like count in my head how many seconds, depending on like how tight of a curl I want, and I count back and forth. So I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I go to 8 usually, and then I'll drop the curl. Okay, so there's one. Now we're gonna get another piece. The worst thing you can do is get too big of a piece. So I'm getting like, you can see, it's not very thick, but it is kind of like long, if that makes sense, which is good. All right, and go 1, 2, and you can see I'm kind of working it with my fingers to get it to wrap around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now that I've told you guys how to do this, yeah, those are good. Let's talk about endurance. Someone said, have you ever curled your hair with a straightening iron? No, that sounds hard. My shirt is from J. Crew, which is where just about everything I own comes from. So I watched a sermon on Sunday from Passion City Church, and they talked about endurance, and I like cried my face off. If you feel your hair not really starting to hold a curl, you need more hairspray. Okay. I cried my face off because I didn't realize like how tired I was. And, you know, I'm one of those people that like, I thrive when you give me a challenge. Pull the curling iron toward the end of the hair, by the way, if you have too much hanging out. I'm one of those people that like, show me a challenge. I would love to like master it. Like I would love to show that challenge to his boss, right? So with this situation, I've been like, okay, challenge accepted. We need to launch a week early. Let's do it. We need to, figure out new messaging, like how to survive it, how to serve people well through all of this. Let's do it. Our kids need to be homeschooled 3 at a time while mommy tries to work full time and daddy tries to work full time and cooks dinner and cleans up and does all the laundry. Let's do it. Like I will figure out a way to simplify this and make it work. And that's awesome in the beginning. I don't know if many of you felt like this. I can't read your comments as I go. FYI, I'm not ignoring you. In the beginning, I had so much stamina, and like it's just pure adrenaline. Maybe a lot of you felt like this. Like, yes, I have so much adrenaline. We're just gonna keep going. It keeps getting stuck on my doorknobs down here, or my cabinet knobs. So much adrenaline, like let's just keep going. And unfortunately, it's like being a marathon runner. You run out of steam. And you go fast and hard. And this is kind of something I do often. And I don't know, maybe it's a character flaw. But I love to go fast and hard and, like barrel through challenges. And then what happened, I missed a piece. What happens is you burn out. And I think that's what happened to me last week. And so the sermon about endurance was beautiful because they were talking about how God doesn't lose steam. Like, it's like the sunrise situation. Like, God brings the sunrise up every single day with the same eagerness and enthusiasm that he had the very first time he did it. And I get up these days every morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again. I got to do the same thing. I got to figure out how to work. I got to figure out how to homeschool these kids. I got to figure out, what's for dinner because we're not going anywhere. And truth be told, we eat out a lot. It's just kind of our kids are well behaved when we go out and we love it. And it's kind of what we do. We probably go out twice a week or so, usually. And so it's just been a new normal. And I've had to deal with the feelings of like the monotony of it all. Like I told Brian this morning, I woke up and I said, it's like Groundhog's Day. And there we go again. And that part of it is what's the most challenging for me. And so I think what I'm starting to realize in all of this is that, number one, God's not calling all of us to be the most productive people on planet Earth right now. We don't need to graduate from this situation with a master's degree in productivity. Saying like, look at, I had all this time and look what I did. I, saved the world or whatever. Really, I think God's teaching us each something different in all of this. But I also think that he is calling us to be obedient. And sometimes that means resting. Sometimes that means saying like, today, and by the way, this is what I'm saying today. Today, like, I need to just rest, and I'm tired of cleaning the house. I'm tired of trying to work and homeschool kids and do all the things. So we're going to get our stuff done we have to get done. And then we are going to chill. We're going to watch movies and maybe build a fort and, like, let Brian cook dinner because he wants to, and also because it's exhausting. So, I don't know. I hope that's encouraging. Back to hair. Bottom part is curled. That little piece is wonky right there, but that's okay. So now what I'll do is just spray it. You don't want to brush your fingers through it yet. You just want to let it cool. And then we go to the top piece. So I'll try to, typically I'll do all this at once. Sometimes I will pull just, because I part my hair on the side, I'll pull just this piece up. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay. So, alligator clip, more hairspray. I'm telling you, the trick is the hairspray. So it's curled underneath, and then the pieces that lay on top are the ones we got to do first. So these are the most important pieces, so I'm going to start back here. I always start back here. And then they're kind of all stuck together, so we're going to do this. Let's see. Yeah, my pastor said the church needs to think about what God is trying to tell us because no other tragic event has closed down our, yeah, I agree. I don't know what God's trying to tell us. I mean, I wrote a book. So, by the way, these pieces are longer, so I'm going to actually end up going around 4 times. See that steam coming off it? It's fine, guys. It's fine. Your hair will survive. I'm not exactly sure what God is trying to teach us in all of this, but I've learned a few things already. I've learned that there's a lot of beauty in slowing down. And this was a topic I kind of dove into last year when I was writing When Less Becomes More. Little did I know when I wrote a book about slowing down and embracing simpler, sweeter times that we would be here, a year later. But I do believe that, I do believe there's beauty in this. My kids are starting to ask me some hard questions about disease and death and things they're hearing on the news. And so it's opened some doors to have some beautiful conversations with them about things that are important to talk about. I think it's also been good to, you would think with the amount of steam coming off my hair that it would be fried, but it's not. And I didn't put any kind of heat protectant or anything on it. Just, I don't know, maybe it's my hair, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, someone said, I think it's different messages from God for each of us. I totally agree. There's beauty and there's a lot of sadness. I also agree. All right. Where am I going to go with this amazing hair once I'm done? Okay, the back is hard. I can't see it. So I usually just try to feel for the curly pieces and the straight kind of hairsprayed pieces. So I got a big piece right here. I'm going to brush it out so it's easier to grab. I'm going to split that into 2. I'm going to go. You want to kind of keep the hair flat on the one, otherwise you're going to get like a really twisty curl. So that's what I do there. Okay. Oh, someone said, Kayla said, when you try to do things in our own strength, we will fail. I agree. I'll look beautiful for Mr. Lay. True story. He loves my curly hair. I don't do it curly a lot for obvious reasons. It takes a lot of time. I wish I could figure out how to do my hair quicker like this, but I just don't. I don't have a way because I have so much hair. Yeah, I also think that God is telling us, like, I'm never changing. Like, you never know what this world is going to do or what's going to happen. And we know that now more than ever, but God is never changing. Like, that sun keeps coming up every morning. Every day we go out there and there it is, and he hasn't forgotten. Brian and I have some deep conversations often about faith. We were raised very differently, and he knows a lot more than I do about the Bible. He studied it as a child in his church, like pretty aggressively. And so I learn a lot talking to him, but he's more of a questioner than I am. I'm more of a childlike faith sort of person. I don't know, my grandma kind of sort of taught me that. But he asks some big questions, some that I like to answer with because God said so, and that's an okay answer for me, and it's not for him. And so we were talking the other day about, like, why in the world does God let bad things happen to good people or any people? And I'm gonna get this piece right here and spray some hairspray on it. And I said, number one, I have no idea. And number two, if you look at Holy Week and Palm Sunday, was last Sunday. Again, this is where I part my hair. There's really no rhyme or reason to this either. This is the most important layer because it's on top. And so I don't want to curl it too close to the scalp, but I'm going to go around 4 times and keep the one close to the bottom. Someone's asking if this will be saved. Yeah, it will be saved. I'm going to put it in our video library later. And the reason I didn't do this on Instagram Live, I did it on Facebook, is so I could save it. So, Palm Sunday, Jesus stood outside the city on a donkey and said, I know what is coming, and there is suffering ahead, and I know that. And I'm going to go forward because even though I'm going to suffer this way, sorry, it keeps getting stuck on my cabinet knobs. Even though I know suffering is ahead, if a king must fall for a kingdom to rise, I will go. And that's amazing. I mean, why God let the ultimate suffering happen to his child? So who are we to ask? That song by Natalie Grant, Held, is just such a remarkable song to listen to if you're struggling kind of with that question. God didn't always say he'd give us the answers, but he said he would hold us, and if we leaned on him, he would be there. So, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm still asking questions myself, but maybe that's encouraging. It was encouraging to me. And if you want to watch that Passion City sermon, it's on my blog. Held is a remarkable song. And if you go to her Instagram, you can see her sing it in her house at her piano. All right. Back to the hair. Done. Just kidding. I'm gonna let it, usually what I would do now is I would put my makeup on and I would just let it kind of hang like this. I didn't spray the top with hairspray again. It feels kind of crunchy, like I got enough, but let's just hit it once. Now at this point, sometimes I will brush it out. Sometimes I'll just run my feet. Let's just do this. Let's run our fingers through it and see what it does. It's gonna be, y'all, I have so much hair that it will be big hair if I just do this, which is kind of fun sometimes. I did this one day last week. I didn't brush it out. And that's when y'all were like, do a video of how to do your hair. So depending on what you're going for, you just kind of mess it up and then put it back in place, right? Okay, sorry. I got a text from a teacher. Okay, so I do not love this is fun, but there's a lot of like stuff going on. So I think I'm gonna brush it out. So this is what I usually do. I'll just brush it out with no rhyme or reason. And then, okay, so fully brushed out, find that part again. My hair likes to part pretty deep to the right. And then we're just gonna run our fingers through it. and kind of, if I do this with it, it wants to look like, I don't know, crazy. So I kind of pull it down and then twist to kind of group the curls back together. This side is being a little wild, so I'm gonna brush there. All right, so that's kind of it. Ta-da. Hair. How long did that take? 20 minutes? I guess it's not that long, but 20 minutes when you're a mom trying to get 3 kids ready in the morning is a lot. So at this point, I just try to grab any of like the little flyaway guys. It's just my hair, but I get a lot of flyaways on top, like a lot. And so what I'll do if I end up with that is I don't know what it is about this hairspray, but it's like thick. So when you get it on your hands, it's like palpable. Like it's almost like there's foam or something there. So what I do is spray it on my hands, and then I'll just get, before it dries, like go around like the little pieces. Ta-da! That's it. That's how I do my hair. Am I a beauty vlogger yet? This was fun. I will save this. Sorry the background keeps blowing out. I'm sorry I didn't see all of your questions. I will try to pop over later because this is on Facebook. I'll try to hop on there. I'll try to hop on and answer some of them later. Just to tell you again, the products, I'll link all the products in my Instagram stories, but this one I already linked. It's the dry bar, and it goes up to 450 degrees. And I put it all the way up at 450, which might be why you saw my hair smoking. I don't know. It's never damaged it before. But as you know, I wear my hair in a ponytail a lot, so I don't do this often. This is Kenra Volume Spray. This is great. I don't put any product in my hair other than a little bit of hairspray and some dry shampoo. I will also, like tonight, I'll put some dry shampoo in my hair before I go to bed. And then I sleep with my hair up. Brian got me a silk pillowcase for Christmas. I didn't even know I needed a silk pillowcase. It's amazing. Like, I don't even know where it's from to link it, but maybe I'll try and find it. I don't think it was cheap. I think it's like real silk. But it is fantastic. It's beautiful. And I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I love my pillow. This is the scrunchie that I sleep in, and Brittany on our team told me about this, and it's from Lululemon, and it's cute. It has like a little bow on it, but it doesn't crease your hair. And so if I have to go and like right now, I have to go help the kids do school stuff and I cannot have this hair in my face, I'll put it up in this scrunchie, and then it will be like, it won't crease it. And any other hair tie creases my hair like real bad. So yeah, these little scrunchies are awesome. I'll link all this stuff too. Somebody used to work for Lululemon. That's awesome. All right, so I gotta rinse all this hairspray off my hands. This was fun, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I couldn't see your comments to know if you hated it or not, but I enjoyed it, so thanks for showing up. No, I've never seen silk scrunchies. I'll have to look that up. Velvet scrunchies, that's fun. A slip silk pillowcase. Okay, cool. I'll look all these things up. So next Wednesday, I'm gonna do this at 2 p.m. Eastern time because it's prime kid homeschooling time right now. But how are you guys? I didn't get to see your comments now that I'm a little closer to the screen. How's everybody hanging in there? Oh, what is going on with the light? Is everybody hanging in there okay? If you're bored and you're looking for something to do, might I suggest our video library? We have I don't know, 100 or more free videos over on our website that you can watch, and it's Facebook Lives covering all kinds of content. Everything from planning and organizing and stuff we always talk about to now there will be one about hair. Oh yeah, and Dusty just texted me, Dusty, that y'all have lives at 2 p.m. That's right. So I'll have to find another time to do this. Well, no, it'd just be next Wednesday is the only one that would interfere. But Team Simplified is going to do lives on the Simplified Instagram account Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 2 o'clock. I think it's for the next 2 weeks. I don't know. I think that's right. But everybody from Team Simplified is going to join, and Hannah is going to interview them, and they're going to share what they are best at in terms of simplifying. And it's going to be so fun. I can't wait to watch and be on the other side of a live. But I will let you know. The only one that me doing a live at 2 would interfere with would be next Wednesday, I believe. So I'll double check. We might have to just change next Wednesdays. But it's not like we're all going anywhere. So I could probably just pick a time, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to go help kids. But this has been fun. Thank you guys for joining. I can't believe how many of you guys are here. And I'll save this out onto our video library later today. And then I'll let you know what we're going to chat about next Wednesday, okay? Cheers.